In Rochester, New Hampshire last night, or yesterday afternoon, late in the afternoon, I think it was around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, something like that, Donald Trump was holding a town hall meeting, taking questions from the audience. We have the clip on this, right? Yeah, okay. When you listen to this, notice that, because the Trump campaign now is saying, well, Donald didn't really hear the first part of the question, and that's why he's not walking it back. Notice when this guy says the president, there's a bunch of Muslims out there, and the president is one of them, and Trump, the voice that you will hear that's saying something like, right. And then he says, we need this question, this first question. It's interesting. I had a conversation this morning where we were putting together tonight's TV show, and so we had a producers meeting, a conference call, and one of my producers is like, Trump is saying, this is my first question? Come on, this is crazy stuff. And my other producers were saying, dude, Trump should have been saying, like John McCain did. Well, in fact, we have the John McCain clip too, don't we? So let's play first John McCain from, what is this, 4 years ago, 8 years ago? So this is about 6 years ago, the 2008 election. So this is 6 years ago. John McCain in a town hall meeting is asked, a question by a woman who's concerned about the president being a Muslim and the Muslims taking over. Here's John McCain.
I can't trust Obama. I have read about him, and he's an Arab. He is not. No, ma'am. He's a decent family man, citizen that I just happen to have disagreements with on fundamental issues, and that's what this campaign is all about.
That's how a man who knows at least how to be a statesman occasionally, and certainly knows how to be a politician, responds to an ad hominem, phony baloney, straight out of Newsmax and WorldNet Daily kind of attack on the president. Here's how Donald Trump handled it last night.
We have a problem in this country. It's called Muslims. We know our current president is one. Right. He's not even an American.
We need this
birth
question.
certificates, man. But anyway, we have training camps growing where they want to kill us. Mm-hmm. That's my question. When can we get rid of it?
We're going to be looking at a lot of different things. And, a lot of people are saying that, and a lot of people are saying that bad things are happening out there. We're going to be looking at that and plenty of other things.
Right. We're going to look into those training camps. You see, it's like Alex Jones is starting to run the Republican primary here, and Donald Trump is apparently paying attention to him. Corey Lewandowski, who worked for the Koch brothers for years and years, and now is the campaign manager for Donald Trump, says, and I quote, trying to walk back Trump's epic fail, his failure to even rise to the standards of John McCain, which isn't rising very, very high. He said, Lewandowski, he said, the question was specifically about training camps. The media wants to make this issue about Obama. So then they said, okay, Lewandowski, campaign manager for Trump, if this was not about the president being a Muslim, then why did Trump agree with the man? He said, right, when the guy said, our president is a Muslim. And at that point, Lewandowski says, I don't speak for Mr. Trump, which raises an interesting question, as Victoria Jones notes over at Talk Radio News in her newsletter. She says, then why were you speaking for him to the press? Right? But anyhow, Obama, for the record, openly Christian, born in Hawaii, American mother, Kenyan Muslim father, sure enough. Trump said he didn't know where Obama had been born as recently as July. A recent CNN poll found that 29% of Americans and 43% of Republicans believe that Obama is a Muslim. Hillary Clinton tweeted late Thursday night, Donald Trump not denouncing false statements about POTUS and hateful rhetoric about Muslims is disturbing and just plain wrong. Cut it out. And then Bernie Sanders tweeted out, Trump must apologize to the president and the American people for continuing the lie that the president is not an American and not a Christian.